didn't say it was a cure.
No, she literally said there's a cure. Those are her words.
Cure?
Cure. There's a cure.
I don't remember her saying cure. I just remember her saying people don't have to die. I remember her saying that.
Yeah, she goes, you don't have to wear a mask because there's a cure. Hydrochloroquine is the cure. And she said, we've treated 350 patients. None of them have died. They all went home. You know, then she's blaming it on these pharmaceutical companies, which is really interesting because her criticisms of the pharmaceutical companies might also be just. So while what she's claiming might be ridiculous, her criticisms of big pharma could be absolutely right.
That wouldn't even make no sense because it's not like hydrochloroquine is cheap. Like hydrochloroquine is something that's used to treat lupus, it's used to treat malaria. Like her pharmaceutical companies would make mad money producing a bunch of hydrochloroquine.
Right. But maybe the pharmaceutical companies that are producing it aren't the ones that want to put out the cure for or the vaccine. Because there's way more money in the vaccine when you think about it. If everybody in the world got to take it, and whichever
everybody's not going to want to do the vaccine though. Some people just going to want to do the treatment. So if there's something else out there, it might just do the treatment to get rid of it as opposed to doing the vaccine. Everybody don't believe in
Well,
vaccine.
now you've just exposed the conspiracy, my brother.
What's the conspiracy?
If there's a treatment instead of a vaccine, that means I don't have to take the vaccine. Now, if I don't take the vaccine...
Are vaccines a cure?
Yeah, vaccines, it's over. It's a wrap. You're good. You get vaccinated.
Why the fuck we got to get flu shots every year?
Well, because they're not a vaccine. Oh, no, it's a different strand of flu, right? Every year there's a new strand of flu. Al used to be a nurse. So what is it?
So the vaccine, it kind of like prevents you from getting it.
Right. And since the flu switches every year, you need to get an updated vaccine every year. Boom.
So we probably going to have to do that with Corona then.
But don't the vaccines already have like a little bit of the...
That's what a vaccine is. It's a really small bit of the virus.
A little bit of pine sol. Just a little. Just a tiny bit.
It's just the pre-cum.
Just a little bit of, just the top of the pine soil bottle. Pine soil.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
But if, let's say there is this plot, right, for one of these companies to make billions of dollars vaccinating the whole world against Corona. And then there's this other company that's like, yo, y'all don't even got to do that vaccination shit. You could just get treated with hydrochloroquine. If you were one of those pharmaceutical companies that's making the vaccine, you're like, yo, shut them the fuck up. What's going on with them over there trying to ruin the bag? That would be the conspiracy if we were to go.
I just don't think they would shut the whole economy down if there's something available.
You're right.
That can get motherfuckers back out there.
You're right, especially Republicans. Republicans want to get this economy
exactly.
cooking again.
I don't believe
if
that.
anybody should be pushing that conspiracy, is the Democrats.
Well, I think the point of this whole white coat summit is to show, look, Trump has already said this shit is out there. Freaking Dr. What's her name? Emmanuel says it's out there. There's something out there that can get the world or get America back to where it needs to be. Democrats are the ones saying this shit don't work.
Oh.
Democrats are the ones telling y'all not to take this shit. That's what I think the whole...
I'm tired of everything being politicized. This shit is so annoying.
Welcome to an election year, buddy.
It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
What are your thoughts on Kanye West?
What are my thoughts on Kanye West? As far as what?
I was curious about Kanye West. You know, we are potentially going to do the monologue on him and everything that's happened. And I was curious, you know, what you thought his condition was and if he had a condition. And yeah, I just wanted to know. And I wanted to get your perspective on it. And you, I thought, had very interesting perspective.
I think Kanye West, he's clinically diagnosed with bipolar, right?
Yes.
That we know. But I'm skeptical of the fact that all of these manic episodes always tend to happen around album time. And you know, Kanye by far is the most entertaining figure in rap ever. Like, it's not even close. If this was wrestling,
Thanks for the follow, bro.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Nobody cuts better promos. Okay, nobody creates more compelling spectacles.
Mm.
He is the best. He knows how to stir up waters to catch fish. And I pay attention to the timeline. I remember, you know, like a month ago, they announced he was a billionaire, right? Didn't really garner the attention or make the noise that he probably wanted. So he calls up Forbes and tells Forbes, "Oh, y'all got my fucking net worth wrong, whatever." Then and I'm probably skipping some things. Oh, the Gap deal. The Gap deal gets announced. 5% equity in Gap. Great. But that didn't really make the splash, you know? Puts out a song. Puts out a song with Travis Scott with a video and everything. That didn't get a splash. They didn't really go garner a lot of attention. I mean, you know, of course you get mentions and stuff like that, but boy, when you tweet out, "I'm running for president in 2020," even though that should have been something we none of us paid attention to because it wasn't real. Just like now the campaign isn't real, but at least I guess he registered with the FEC, but at the time he hadn't even registered with the FEC. So it wasn't even something we should have really gave any energy to. But the media, just like Kanye, loves attention. The media, just like Kanye, loves a headline. The media, just like Kanye, loves publicity. So of course the media is going to run with that story, and it became a thing. So now, okay, now I got you, right? Now I got you really paying attention. Let me just keep pushing on this Kanye for president thing. So what's next? All right, I'm not really registered with the FEC. People are not going to take it too seriously, but they are taking it seriously. Let me really register with the FEC and see what happens. Oh, first Kanye says he's dropping out. That gets a lot of attention. Nope, Kanye's still in. He's registered with the FEC now. Now, Kanye says, let's go have this rally in South Carolina so we can get signatures to be on the South Carolina ballot. Fly down to South Carolina, do the goddamn rally, say all of this wild shit, get all of these headlines. What do you do the next day? You don't even turn in the fucking signatures.
Oh, right now I'm getting my gear
Right?
back.
So
I
how
just started
serious
playing
are
again,
you
man.
really about running for president if you don't turn in the motherfucking signatures? Now you got everybody up in arms because of a statement you said about
I'm
Harriet
I'm
Tubman.
listening to some news that
It
that came
pains
up on
me.
my YouTube right now, but
And I can understand.
I'm getting my
Kanye
stuff
West
ready because I'm
sometimes
gonna
and what
start
he's trying
raiding
to say.
again.
It really does.
I
Pains
just
me.
barely started playing.
I understood what he was trying to say. All he simply was saying was,
I had taken a break
Harriet
from this
Tubman
game because I
didn't
got
really free
addicted
slaves
to Warzone.
because you're never
I still
truly
play it,
free
but
in a white supremacist
I need a break
system,
from
Free
it.
slaves.
right? But it's bullshit. Harriet Tubman did free slaves,
Correct.
right? She did her job, and it's up to us, each generation, to continue to push for the liberation that we all want as Black people in this country, right? That's why I love Tamika Mallory's, the name of her organization, because it's called Until Freedom, right? So until freedom. So basically, there's no peace. The work will continue to be done until we have true freedom. So everybody, it's like a baton. Harriet did what she did. She passed the baton to the next generation. That generation did what they did. And every generation, we get closer and closer and closer and closer to the freedom that we're trying to acquire, right? Boom. Very next day. What does Kanye do to make y'all forget about this Harriet Tubman shit? What the fuck does he do? Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. The last 2 days have been the most honest and most genuine I think Kanye West has been. I think when he's talking about his marriage, I think he's honest. I think he's genuine about that. That I truly believe, right? Everything else, I have to be skeptical about. And that's
Right.
the fifth agreement. Don Miguel Ruiz told us. The fifth agreement. Be skeptical, but listen. So I'm just listening because I'm aware that the brother's been clinically diagnosed with bipolar.
Right.
Right? But it just makes me wonder why all of this stuff conveniently happens when he's got an album coming out. When he's got things he wants you to pay attention to, like sneaker releases. If I'm not mistaken, it's a goddamn Yeezy dropping on the 24th
It's alright.
this
I mean,
Friday. It's an album dropping this Friday. It's a movie
what level are
dropping
you
this
anyways?
Friday. It just makes me skeptical of these manic episodes and these headline grabbing things he does when he's got an album dropping. That's all I'm saying.
I think that I think that that's completely reasonable. I don't think you're belittling mental health in any way when you show your skepticism 100%. And I was on the same page as you until 30 minutes before we started recording this podcast.
Talk to me.
We're having a conversation, and it comes to our attention that this last, rant or outburst or whatever you want to call Kanye's doing, potentially jeopardizes the Gap deal, which he could make billions of dollars on.
Why do you think it jeopardizes it?
Because for a brand like Gap, or any brand rather, you're taking a huge risk when you're doing business with Kanye because of these outbursts. Now, you're taking a risk because of the upside. Like, only desperate brands get invested in Kanye West, right? Adidas wasn't popping, it was struggling, and then he has this huge surge. Gap was as low as you possibly can be. Gap was non-existent, right? And then the stock prices shoot. I'm sure all the people in his camp right now are brand new people, right? Because he can only, I'm sure he like filters in and out of people. I'm sure like some of the closest people around him are no longer friends with him. I'm sure that had happened with rappers. I'm sure it happened with producers. I'm sure it happened with the people that are doing it. So everybody that's in business with him is basically in business selfishly. Like, yo, what can I get out of this? I'm attached to this big name, it's popping. But when we figured that the Gap deal was at stake, potentially, because of how crazy he was acting, I go, nah, this has got to be serious mental illness, because he doesn't make close to the amount of money on his music as he does on his clothes. The music is pennies compared to the clothes, right? So you don't risk billions for millions. And I'm like, oh shit. And then we were talking to some folks, and it turns out Kanye has plenty of these breakdowns. We just don't know about them. Plenty of these breakdowns happen. Plenty of these breakdowns happen when they're not surrounded by a situation like this. And what often happens with his breakdowns is he gets emboldened by his successes. So when he becomes a billionaire, when he gets this Yeezy deal, all of a sudden he becomes so he already has this like amazing belief in himself, but now that increases 10 times, and he goes,
as it should.
As it will with most people when you have success. But maybe with someone who's bipolar, it goes even more extreme than you or I. And I'm like, oh shit, this guy is really fucking struggling. So when we see that guy, we see him saying these horrible things, and we see them saying these incredibly divisive things, and borderline, I mean, not even borderline, damn right disrespectful things. Harriet Tubman risked her life time and time again to free slaves, right? Now, she didn't have the ability to free them from systemic oppression. She didn't have the ability to free them from a white supremacist system, but she did free them.
My bad, man.
But when he's saying these things, I think that while we can ask him to be accountable for his actions 100%, we also got to realize we're looking at a crazy person, man. Or
I don't like to use the word
person.
crazy, but
Let's
I get what
use
you're
sick.
saying.
Let's use sick. We're looking at a sick person, man. This person's legit sick, and we enable that sickness when we give him our attention. We enable that sickness when we keep fucking with the clothes and keep fucking with the music. And I'm not saying don't fuck with the clothes and don't fuck with the music, but it's hard for him to continue getting these opportunities if the second he drops some shit, we're lined up. You know what I mean? It's just, and I don't have the answer just yet. I don't even know if I'll ever have the answer, but I think the more I look at it, I'm like, wow, here is a person that is incredibly talented, and because of his talents, we're willing to look the other way when he is clearly sick. And maybe the thing that we gotta do is just be like, yo, man, we love you, yay. You've done some amazing things.
What are you doing right now?
But, we want you to get better. We want you to get help, and we can't keep enabling the sickness.
Well, it's two things about that, right? I don't think any adult can enable another adult when it comes to their mental health. And what I mean by that is Kanye West is 42 years old. I can't hold him down and tie him down and force him to take his medication. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye is clearly very aware of everything that he's going through because he tells us. It's not like he's a delusional person who doesn't know, hey, I deal with bipolar. You know what I mean? Who doesn't know he's a manic. He's said these things to us on multiple occasions. You know what I mean? I think we we do ourselves a disservice by making it seem like an adult can make another adult do something. Like
Well-
if you know you have a problem, you know you have a sickness, you have to go and treat that sickness. And when it comes to the Gap stuff, man, once again, I'm skeptical only because I think he mastered playing a sucker to catch a sucker. Because those are the gems that went unheard at the rally, right? When he said things like, Gap don't have no black people on his board, Adidas don't have no black people on his board. I'm gonna walk away from the Gap if they don't do such and such and such. What happens? The Gap stock drops like 6% the next day. So what does that do? It makes you, Kanye, more valuable now, right?
Or
now people start looking under the hood and like, yo, the Gap don't have no black people on his board. And you gotta ask, why isn't Kanye on the board of Adidas? He's made that company's net worth triple, quadruple. Why is there no black people on the board of Adidas? And why wouldn't that black person be Kanye West? And when you go in that rally and say, hey, I want 80, 90% from Adidas and I'm gonna walk away, you may not get 80, 90%, but they might increase your 15% and put you on the board. And listen, I don't know. I've just seen him do this before. And he's usually gets what he wants when he does this.
Yeah.
When he, you know what I mean? When he
And-
does
yeah.
these rants and shit, he usually gets what he wants. He gets what he is going after. He gets what he's complaining about. So I don't know. I think that a lot of times we like to use mental illness, and I would never try to downplay anybody's mental illness, but sometimes you can be a man child too. Sometimes you can be a narcissist as well.
Come
You know what I'm
on,
saying?
I think,
So two things can be true. It can be all of these things. Like it's not
And
just
then
one thing. It can be
sometimes
a combination of all of this.
sometimes the mental illness induces the narcissism, right? And it just makes it that much stronger and that much more powerful, and it makes it that much
Go
trickier
looting,
to
man.
treat.
I mean,
You know, I got a
looting
lot of
makes
mental
you a
illness
pretty good
in my
amount of
family,
money.
bro.
Even in FTP,
You know,
that's how
so
I
it's
got
like
my
something I gotta
first
deal
money.
with firsthand, and I see it. I see they actually say that certain people, like, it's not denial. Denial is part of the illness. So as the sickness gets stronger and you get more and more entrenched into that bipolar episode, it's not that you're denying that you have a problem. The illness literally is telling you, hey, people are going to try to tell you have a problem. Your brain is so willing to believe whatever paranoia that it feels that it's very difficult to talk someone out of it. And I just feel like the only thing that he understands is attention. And if we keep on giving him attention, then he's going to keep on leaning into it.
I keep telling people, why do we keep giving this campaign that's not even real attention? And then we're going to be upset. We say these stupid
Because we
things
love
like,
car crashes, bro. We
do.
Every one of these shows on TV is about the housewives of this or the real housewives of that. It's just women fighting. It's just a car crash show.
You watching cable still?
Say what? You know what I'm saying? But like for real, that's what it is. It's like, how do we get people to fight? We love the fucking car crash. How do we get people to argue? You know?
Yeah, and we say these things like, oh, Kanye West is a distraction.
Yeah, man,
Only
you
a
should go looting
distraction.
and,
If you let
To
it be
a
that.
If
distraction.
you loot,
Okay, you have to.
you should
turn
get
to that
enough
channel.
within like an hour or two
Right?
to
You have to turn
buy a
to that
membership.
channel. I'm gonna tell you the wild thing about Kanye, and it's always the scariest thing
and then looting it.
in regards to mental
you can
health
do that more.
and just in regards to
Really,
people
really
who
good money.
crash and burn.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the qualities that make you, that break you. A queen in my life, Marvette Brittle, who I love dearly, you know, helps me every day, you know, as a man and as a professional. She has this quote where she says, "Your talent will take you where your character can't sustain you. Your talent will take you where your character can't sustain you." When I see Kanye West, and I've known Kanye West since the beginning, because I was in radio by the time he started. So I first met Kanye in like 06, something like that. So I've known Kanye from a long time ago. We got way old pictures together. So I've interviewed him back in the day, like when I was with Wendy, like old stuff. He's always been the same person. Like what is? We're not seeing anything different. Like he used to call these rants, these things we used to call rants, these things we now call rants. We used to call them verbal screams of consciousness. Remember when we used to use that term in regard to Kanye? Verbal screams of consciousness. If he was upset about not being in the fashion industry, he would vent about it. If he was upset about, them not playing Jesus Walks on the radio, he would vent about it. If everybody was doing the street rap, Kanye came in the game going to do the backpack shit and everything else. Literally, when people would go left, he would go right. It's just that when he went alt-right, we wasn't fucking with it no more. How dare Kanye West go against the grain? That's who the fuck Kanye West is. He always goes against the grain. Let's be honest for a second, people. He stood on that stage and he muttered something before Mike Myers, and it didn't really make much sense. And Kanye went and did what he always does. First, he tries to regurgitate what somebody tells him, what he's heard, and that didn't come out right. So he went with his feeling. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
And that's
no facts to back that up. Okay, no facts to back that up, other than what happened in New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina, right? And that's how everybody. That's how everybody felt.
Charlotte, maybe he meant to say George Bush doesn't care about Iraq people, and he got that shit switched.
No. He was definitely talking
I think
about.
that's what it was.
No. He was talking about Hurricane Katrina. He was definitely talking about Hurricane Katrina.
I think he was talking about the war in Iraq, bro.
But what I mean by that is the late response that George Bush, did in New Orleans, right? It was a late response, but Kanye said George Bush doesn't care about all black people.
Yeah.
Let's not sit here and act like that was the most profound shit in the world to say, but that's how people felt at the time.
Yeah.
They
Black
felt
people
that
felt
way.
Yeah,
Say what?
I think Taylor's saying black people felt that, but I
and
think
that's why they against him.
yeah, I think Kanye West is quite possibly the worst communicator in the history of humanity.
That's all I'm saying. Let's not act like just because we agreed with a line, it was some profound shit to say.
And I think oftentimes when we see people who are so gifted at one thing, we assume those gifts trickle down to the other things they do in life. Like I remember once my father would cover boxing back in the day, right? And Muhammad Ali was, like he was the biggest fan of Muhammad Ali, and he'd go cover his training camps and that kind of stuff. And he saw Muhammad Ali like throw a baseball or a football once, and he threw it kind of like a girl. You know how like girls don't have the best coordination when they throw? And my dad could not believe it that like the most perfect athlete he'd ever seen in his entire life like threw the baseball weird. And I think he was so shocked because you saw someone who was so prolific, right? Not do this other thing. Maybe that is Kanye.
If he would have told Ali, you throw that ball like a bitch, he'd have realized why that's Ali.
Oh, he didn't tell him anything.
But no, you're absolutely right, man. I was thinking about another point just now. Yes, he's not the greatest comedian. Oh, Taylor Swift shit.
Oh,
Like, that shit was ignorant as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, who are you, other than an ego-driven narcissist? Even though you're in the thing that we didn't get mad at Kanye for, is because we sat back and we was like, yeah, Beyonce should have won.
Right.
But no, what the fuck he did was ignorant and wrong as fuck.
Right.
All right. Sorry to interrupt you. What he said. Pardon my time. What the fuck
give
was
you
it?
your
I can't remember the
time.
line now.
Damn, I'm gonna insert it. But he was like, I'm gonna give you your time now, or I'm gonna let you talk.
I'm
but
gonna
I'm
let
just
you
want to
finish.
say,
I'm gonna let you
yeah, I'm gonna
finish. There you go.
finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
But
Beyonce had the greatest video of all time.
and then go,
Bro, that's some ignorant shit. But I'm saying all that to say, let's not act like Kanye West just started doing ignorant shit. Why are we acting like this isn't the same
because
old
it's not
Kanye
about
we've
black
always
people.
seen?
That's all it is. It's because he's not rooting for. He's not saying, or what people aren't seeing.
He's not being ignorant on black people's behalf.
exactly. There we go.
He's not being stupid on black people's behalf.
Yes.
And then
Now
once
he's just being stupid for MAGA and being stupid for
Yeah.
Kanye. It's self-serving. But here's the thing. It's always been self-serving.
Right.
He's always
yeah.
been ego-driven.
Arrogant.
He's always
Yeah.
been a narcissist. He's always thought he was better than everybody. He's always claimed to be the Louis Vuitton Don. Everybody's like, yo, he loves white people so much. When the fuck is Kanye West not loved white people?
It's
When Kanye
not.
talks about his inspirations, Kanye don't be mentioning no black people.
It's-
Kanye's always wanted validation from white people.
Well, I think Kanye wants validation from whoever doesn't give it to him, right? So black people gave it to him, so he's like, all right, that's dope. And then the fashion people didn't, so he's like, I need their validation. And then he finally gets it from them. And then some other group does it. So he's always gravitated to the. It's an insecurity thing, man. He's always gravitated to the people that won't validate him.
Yeah, it's got to be another word other than contrarian, because I'm telling you, and that goes back to what I was saying earlier. The thing that can make you can also break you, because
Bro.
if you tell Kanye he can't do something, he's going to do it. That's
Yes.
why he was able to succeed as a rapper.
His
That's why he's
greatest
able to
gift is
succeed
his
as a
greatest
producer.
curse.
Yes, that's why he was able to succeed in the fashion world. So
Bro.
now you're telling him, don't you support Trump? Fuck you, I'm going to support Trump. Don't you run for president? Fuck you, I'm going to run for president. Like, he does whatever it is that you say he can't do. But going back to what Marvette said, talent will take you where character can't sustain you. Money don't change you, Schultz.
Yeah.
Money just multiplies whatever it is the fuck you are.
It
And I'm saying all of this.
exposes you. Yeah.
I truly believe Kanye West is a good person. I truly believe that. I truly believe Kanye West is a good human being.
Yeah.
But guess what? He's also a narcissist.
Yo.
He's also ego-driven like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I think there's a story, I can't say who told me, but apparently when his first album came out, he was having like the celebration dinner or whatever for the album. And there was like 20 people there. It was just like the close team, the people that made it happen, the A&Rs, like everybody who was really there invested in him and made it happen. And apparently at that dinner, he's going, nobody believed in me. Nobody said I could do this. Nobody said I could be a rapper. Nobody said whatever. And everybody at that dinner is like, we believed in you. We're here. We, of course, we wouldn't be here if we didn't think that you could do it. But he has the mentality of doubt. He has the mentality of they think I can't make it in fashion. They think I can't make it as a rapper. They think I can't be on the board of a whatever. And that motivates him and that pushes him. But if you accompany that with mental illness, it's not a good motivator. It's a thing that will destroy you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's what drives him. What drives him is people doubting him.
Yeah, but when you add paranoia to it, when you add the paranoia of an illness, it's not just like Michael Jordan is the example of someone who had the doubt and it drove him, right? But it didn't drive him crazy. Kanye is the example of someone who has the doubt and it drives him, and then it's accompanied with mental illness, and you don't know what the fuck the guy could do.
And let's not discount the fact that he probably hates his fucking marriage.
Yeah.
Let's not discount the fact that he hates being in that relationship. Let's not discount the fact that he probably hates his mother-in-law. You know, like I think he tweeted out this morning he's been trying to divorce Kim for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like he tweeted that out this morning. Like, it's up. Google it. It's up. Like, he's been trying to divorce Kim for the past couple of years. I don't know why they are still together. Who the fuck knows?
If you're
what I'm
Kim,
saying?
But there's rumors. saying
why
they're
would you
only
want to
separate.
be with him? What advantage is
They
it
were
to be
friends
with?
first.
No, I'm saying I don't understand like why people feel like Kim can't not be in this relationship. Like why? Like it seems to me that her life gets way easier without him. She got all the money.
Yeah.
She don't need the money. She got the kids. Everything's good.
Yeah, but
Like what the fuck does Kanye provide her?
I personally think that she doesn't want to fail marriage though. Just like
I think that's what it is. And
because
if you
her first one was 72 days, I think a lot of that has to.
so
like, her
if you look at it like that, it's almost like, is she the hero in this situation? If she's just in this to try to keep the relationship together and keep the marriage together for her kids, like she's putting up with all that shit. She don't need the money. She don't need the stress. And she putting up with all this?
What's this, her fifth marriage?
no, it's her third marriage, I think, because
She was with
married,
that other guy.
Like,
So I guess
Oh,
it's
shit.
like
yeah,
I don't
She
know,
was married
man.
to one dude, then Chris Humphries.
No, but she didn't. She
Listen.
married. I thought she married someone like at 18, like one of.
Yeah,
the,
that's right. She married that producer guy,
Yeah.
18. Yeah.
Listen, all I know is this. All of these things that we're saying could be true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just find it highly, highly amusing that all of this shit happens around album time.
Yeah.
Why just album time?
Yeah.
And this guy has to be the greatest of all time. The Hulk couldn't even fucking keep this rage in when he wanted to. The Hulk can't control this shit. How the fucking Kanye West control this shit?
Yeah.
I mean, just around album time, he lets this shit out the goddamn cage just enough. Like yesterday, one day, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, he just went on this whole tweet storm, had everybody going down these rabbit holes. All this shit was trending, and he comes back with, I'm just gonna focus on me. Today, he's just posting track listings.
Yep.
He even said all that shit about Kim and Meek and everything, but came right back to that goddamn Donda track list.
Yeah.
Right? And guess what I'm gonna be doing on Friday?
Listening.
Screaming that motherfucking Donda. Okay? That's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. I told Andrew yesterday, I said, I bet you if I Google right now, it's some Yeezys dropping on Friday. And trust, I'm not a sneakerhead, so I don't know what the fuck this means. So I'm gonna read this to y'all. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
On Friday, the motherfucking Adidas Yeezy 380 Blue Oat Reflectives are dropping. Price $230. Release date July 24th, 2020. And he got a movie coming out. I respect the fact that this man knows how to create compelling spectacles like none other. The only people that keep motherfuckers paying attention to them the way he does is the Kardashians. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I said this on the radio this morning. I don't feel sorry about Kanye spilling all of this family business. And the reason I don't feel sorry about him spilling all of this family business, because their family business is spilling their family business.
Right. They're
Okay.
a public fan.
Everybody
yeah.
else shit get put on blast. Why can't theirs? And you think
Yeah.
that this isn't gonna be on motherfucking the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Uh-huh.
He cutting the check right now. He's like, are the cameras rolling when this shit is happening? If the cameras are rolling, let's get this, okay? Oh, you recording Kim crying on the phone with Kanye? Let's get this. Every little headline about them becomes fodder for their TV show. You
Right.
think they not about to get, you think Kris Jenner not about to get a bag off this shit?
Damn.
Oh yeah, freestyle rapping.
Van Fleet's another reason why this Toronto team's so good defensively is Booker raising up with a nasty left-handed hammer over Siakam.
Right, look, he's measuring them. Siakam, your measurements are a little off.
It's where the number one field goal percentage team, over 50%. Number 13 field goal percentage team. So, you know, they were looking to make strides in that area.
Give me some. Want some shots.
Get out of here. Get that.
And field goal percentage team, over 50%. Number 13
Get out of here.
field goal percentage team. So, you know, they were looking to make strides in that area.
Give me some. Give me some right now. Give it to 3 as the Nuggets have an early lead over the Washington Wizards.
Alec Burks wearing number 20, ninth-year player from Colorado. 11 games so far as a Sixer. Again, they got him from the Golden State Warriors. There goes Matisse Thybulle with a major move and
Damn, cuz.
They hit us hard that time. We will settle the score. Target down!
Hey guys, welcome back to Top Warzone Moments. You know, the greatest Warzone Moments channel in the world. My name's Mr. Jacobs. Today's clips are banging. Let's go.
I was trying to go to your real and they kept.
do love a decent snapshot grenade kill.
That is good to keep in mind.
Alles für dich.
One of my favorite clips of the day. I think it's just a family of ducks walking here.
Die
gammeln alle hier drin.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, no.
Wait, what the
With shots
fuck?
like this, stadium campers.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, no.
With shots like this, stadium campers had no chance.
Even if you don't know chords at all, you don't know anything about music theory like me, this is perfect for you.
And this is super good for you, especially if you like struggle with making melodies, chords, stuff like that.
I've been messing around with it quite a lot, and like I'll give you an example. Like you got.
There's just something special about early game outplays.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
One down.
Tell me if you down one, I'm gonna land on him.
Nope, I broke armor though.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
No, I downed one, but I got missed.
There's no fucking way to wrap out.
No way you're gonna make it to me though. I got 14 grand. Drop it on me.
Oh my god!
Dude.
Not only is this a great clip of a player flanking an enemy team, but a great example as well of how overpowered stun grenades can be.
Relaxa. Levei os 4, meu.
Heading this way.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Wait, what the fuck?
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. UAV is out of fuel. Gas is closing in.
Mobility is a massive part of Warzone, guys. You need to learn all the little tricks to stop those enemies from self-reviving.
Your teammate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they redeploy.
Well, it looks like someone's back's going to be achy after this play because this is a hard carry.
Oh, you jumped? One more. Fed, one more. You're fucking crazy for jumping, dude. I saved your ass. I saved your ass, bro. Oh!
Just like the missus always says, wow, this is a long one.
Ooh. Oh my god. Someone's mad.
Now remember guys, if you are enjoying the highlights, to hit the like button. It makes a massive difference in the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe and notifications on if you want to stay updated on all the best Warzone moments. Now I bring to you a beautiful crossbow squad wipe.
Oh, what? Did he not die? Oh, shit.
Wow, dude, what the hell?
Hey, you might
Give me
want to
the
record
taco.
that.
Bueno, manejo. Marca un lugar. Va ardiendo este amigo.
The RPG mobile hit of 2019, now cross-platform on PC. Same great gameplay, all new animations and textures. Turn-based battle collection for serious RPG fans. A massive online community. Play better, play faster, play everywhere. Raid Shadow Legends, now on desktop.
My boss will thank you. The Lawnmower 3.0. Now, everybody online say that this is the best thing to not nick or snag your nuts. This is like if Apple or Tesla made a beard trimmer. I mean, this thing really feels like I couldn't hurt myself with it if I tried. I went to the store earlier and I got some kiwis. Oh my God, it's got a light. Dude, are you kidding me? It definitely feels gentle and like I'm not cutting the kiwi at all. I've never seen a kiwi shaved. The next thing they sent is this bag to put my ball trimmer in. These are the mats. You put it down, you shave onto the paper. The other thing they sent me, dude, undies. They're the crop preserver. It's anti-chafing ball deodorant. Dude, it smells really good. It smells better than the deodorant I wear on my body. They also give you Crop Reviver ball toner. This also smells better than my deodorant. I'm so excited to use the toner and the deodorant, and I definitely can't wait to get home and use the lawnmower.
Cúbranse, porque...
¡No! ¡Oh!
Bueno.
Sí, cayó careta gente.
Oh, gente. Necesito pegarle. Gente, morir.
Well, this clip can be far off of the world record for the fastest bounty kill.
No. No, no, no.
Oh, he's downstairs. We're good. Got him, let's go. Let's go.
This clip is brilliant and all, but the most distracting thing about this is watching a player try and reload and is reviving teammates instead.
All right.
It's up to you now.
No! Just like the missus always says, wow, this is a long one.
No way. Oh my god. Someone's mad.
Now remember guys, if you are enjoying the highlights, to hit the like button. It makes a massive difference in the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe and notifications on if you want to stay updated on all the best Warzone moments. Now I bring to you a beautiful crossbow squad wipe.
I'm in the cross.
Oh, what? Did he not die? Oh shit!
Wow, dude, what the hell?
Hey, you might
Give me
want to
the
record
taco.
that.
Bueno, manejo. Marquen un lugar. Va riendo este amigo. Cúbranse, porque. ¡No! ¡Oh! ¡No!
Sí, cayó careta gente.
¡Oh, gente! Se va a verle. Gente, a morir.
Well, this clip can be far off of the world record for the fastest bounty kill.
No.
Oh, he's downstairs. We're good. Got him. Let's go.
This clip is brilliant and all, but the most distracting thing about this is watching a player try and reload and is reviving teammates instead.